sort of like her college career, she does multiple tasks to make her living, but is concentrated fiercely on making a go of Lake Tahoe promotional type items. She loves being outside, walking and listening to the sounds of nature, and Girl Scout cookies.
Downfall right there.
And fudge and other things. But I'm going to start with one thing I'm working on and have been working on for a while, I just haven't talked about it, is developing a store for not just my products, which aren't generating a lot of interest, I must say. I'm trying very hard, but I don't have a lot of time. Is a website for all the stores at Lake Tahoe, because it's really hard to build a store and build an online presence. So I'm offering the stores, can I sell some of your products for you? And of course I'll take a commission. It's kind of like an Amazon type model, essentially. So I have a few products that I've hooked up. One you'll recognize, Jackie Chandler. She makes boots out of leather. I mean, they're really, really cool. And so, she's on the website there. And if it sells, what I do is the people pay my website, and then I'll generate a check to her, and then she will ship the product. So all the people who have products on my website, I don't have to store the product. So I'm trying to create ways to make money without actually expending a ton of effort because everything I do takes so much. Let's see, what else? There's somebody else. Okay, here's an example of an affiliate. So it's not just Tahoe places, and if anybody's interested in doing this to your website, I'll tell you how. But I joined an affiliate program where if somebody, say, clicks on this link and goes to their website and buys something, then it's hooked back to me and I'll get a commission off that. So, if somebody comes and spends a couple $1,000s and I'll get, 150 or 300, I mean, why not? I know.
How did you get these affiliates?
Well, I joined a program. And I'll tell, if anybody wants to do it, I'll tell you how. And then you have to petition to the individual people in the program, and a lot of them said, oh, forget it, because I don't have any traffic. Yet, exactly. But, but some people said, oh, all right. Most of the time, the ones that automatically accept everybody, but that's okay, because eventually I'll get there. And so anyway, that's one thing I'm doing. What other product did I wanted to show you? The bookstore. I only have one book so far, but this is another photographer that's contributed to the calendar, Dee Dee Boyce, and I just discovered her this time too, really scrambling, but her book is on here. And, and she's got a couple of pictures in the calendar too, and I forgot to start my timer, so Ruby, you'll have to let me know, darn it. Anyway, so that is one thing I'm really working on very hard. Let's see, wine, because I'm not selling wine directly, but I have a link to one of the wine clubs.
I love it. Diamonds and wine.
Yeah, no, eventually I want to add things like crystal and other things, but in the stores around the lake, they want to see some action first. Like, how do you get started? I don't have any action yet, but I have a few people, so so that's good. So anyway, that is the website I'm working on. Here's another website I'm working on, but we'll get to that in a minute because I want to show you a preview of the calendar, which Jim has contributed to. This is the cover. It's a really rough thing right now. Let's see if I can get it to two-page display. I thought it came up that way. Anyway, this is a cover. My friend Fran took this picture. I think it's really stunning. And she's not a professional. She just was in the right place at the right time. And then there's January. February, this is Dee Dee Boyce, the new photographer I found who also does meditation and stuff like that. This one is Keith Price. And this one is Keith Price. And eventually there will be things about the birds and the hiking, but this is a really, really rough right now. This is another friend's picture. This is the top of Mount Rose, actually, with all the flowers. I tell him, okay, I want some flowers. So he goes out and he does it because he has more time than I do. And this is Jim's picture from Tahoe City, the lupins. I've actually never seen that with my own eyes. I have to get out.
They may come, well, they've disappeared for the last several years because it was underwater. But they may come back this year.
Oh, it might be good this year then.
Possibly.
That is so
Lupins and monkey flowers.
gorgeous. And I love purple. That's my favorite color. This is Keith Price, a bear cub on South Shore. So cute. And Jim again, just stunning. The water, the clouds. The photographers really like it when the lake is still because it reflects the cool stuff in the sky. And this is Keith Price, another really stunning, kind of haunting. And Keith Price, this is Hope Valley in the fall, which is cool. It's got this cool cabin over here. I just think it's cool. And another friend's picture, which is pretty cool. And Jim again, because for some reason I have a hard time getting enough winter shots, but Jim came through with this. This is my friend Fran. A lot of you might know her. And this is the bonus page. And then, of course, this is the back page that shows all the pictures. It's in the rough stages right now, but I hope to go print it by June or July. And then I just wanted to point out really quick, this is another website I'm working on that will tie in the columns that I'm writing, which I'm hoping eventually will stimulate some traffic to all my websites and inspire some purchasing of products. But this is the website I'm working on. Let's see, is this where I want to be? No, there we go. This is my working section. This is the preview where I can actually do stuff. Obviously this page is still just the template, but the columns, I have those all in place, and so people can go and read my past columns by just clicking on whichever one. It has some of the pictures, and then eventually, for instance, we'll click on this one, and eventually I'll add some products to link to the store, which I just haven't had time to do that yet. Let's see. So this is a work in progress. It's not yet published. And then I wanted to tell you really quickly, if you ever need stock photos, like of books or, just photos to add to your website, 123RF is a good source for that, and very reasonable. A lot of the little pictures that I use to illustrate small things I get from 123RF. And then the last thing I want to show you is kind of off topic, but I got the wrong one. But you all remember Jackie Chandler, and she is affiliated with this guy. You may have heard of him, The Legend of Mick Dodge. I mean, it sounds so cool, but he's a mountain man guy. He's got Tahoe, affiliation, so maybe eventually Tahoe will get some press from this, but he's actually doing a show on what is it called?
Discovery, isn't it?
Not Discovery, but
Learning Channel?
the National Geographic. I mean, it's a big deal. They had about 1 million viewers. It was kind of an experiment.
It's really cool, his program.
You've
I
seen
watched
it?
Yeah.
The Legend
Really
of
interesting.
The Legend of Mick Dodge.
Reality show.
But
Yeah.
it's kind of a
Not for a lot of people though.
but it's
Different
different.
reality.
Here's a 30-second movie.
Lived among bears, trained with elk, and bathed in icy rivers. He is Mick Dodge, and everywhere he goes, his legend grows. There was this adventure I found stepping out of the on January 7th. Corporate office. Discover the man, the myth, and the moss. Life. Legend. Series starts Tuesday, January 7th at 10.